So the scripture we are looking at is from Matthew chapter 14, verse 22 through to 23. Is one incident in the life of the ministry of Jesus. Now this happens after John the Baptist, Jesus's cousin, has been beheaded by Herod. Can you imagine just when your cousin has been killed, brutally murdered? And then Jesus went on to do ministry. He fed the crowds, 5,000 with the loaves of bread and the fish and all that. And I think he wanted to take some time off. So he calls the disciples, puts them in a boat, and he tells them to meet him on the other side of the lake, and he dismisses the crowds. And then it says he went into the mountains where he spent some time in prayer. And by evening, he was alone. And sometimes, we need to carve out time to be alone by ourselves. Not so much that, how people lock themselves up in the room and say, I want my peace. No, it's not so much cutting people off so you will have your own peace, if you like. No. Jesus wanted to commune with God. He wanted to pour his heart out to God. Probably grieve the loss of his cousin John the Baptist. And those are moments in our lives. Sometimes we don't need the crowds. See? So you can take a walk probably in the woods. Maybe you can find a chapel. Maybe you could go into a certain, along the lake or something, and just be by yourself. And when you're by yourself, it's not so much it's by yourself. No, you are with God. And the mountains have always been in the scriptures a place of encounter. So Jesus goes to the mountains to encounter God the Father because he was grieving. He had something on his heart. And I think even as you go through this day, what is it that makes you want to withdraw to a lonely place so that you can be with God? Think about that. And it doesn't mean there's not going to be any tension. There are tensions. Like Jesus was grieving the death of his cousin. So bring that which is heavy on your heart, bring it before the Lord, and he's going to be with you. It's not so much you pushing people away, but you do that so that you can be alone with God. So God bless you for this.